This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat, that fire. All right, let's talk about it. When Errol the True Spence says, we're going to break you like a horse, you have to understand what that means. You have to understand the serious ramifications. You have to understand the serious dichotomy. You have to understand the serious actions, the serious body language, the serious application behind that. Breaking you like a horse. A horse is a thoroughbred by nature. And we're going to explain the animal itself. You're going to have to get this breakdown so you can understand how powerful this meaning is. A horse, its whole ideology is to be groomed, to be able to be durable, to be able to last, to be able to do what it's supposed to do. Be of good stock, be of good nature. Be able to endure a lot of weight. Be able to be productive. And if the horse can race, can make the owner some money. Let me say it again. If the horse can race, can make the owner some money. Well, Terence Crawford is a horse. He's a barking Chihuahua variation of a horse. And yes, those are two different animals. But there are horses, they act up. You hear them going. Well, it's no different than listen to the similarities. The horse goes, you see that? Now listen to this. You see that? So there are horses that actually have barking Chihuahua variations. These are non-productive horses. These are the horses that the owner puts out in the pasture and get ready to basically tell them, because this horse is not productive, we're going to have to do away with it. And that's Terence Crawford. He is the horse that is put out in the pasture because he's done too many, which is similar to, you see the difference? You see the similarities? They're different, but they're similar. There are some horses that have barking Chihuahua tones in them. That's Terence Crawford. When Errol the True Spence said, basically punish him and stop him like a horse, he's basically saying that the horse is put out to pasture so that it can go into retirement. You see, you have to understand the deep coded messages behind why Errol the True Spence says the powerful tones, the powerful messages, and what he's trying to get you to understand. Terence Crawford is getting retired. So when he said we're going to basically beat the horse out of him, we're retiring him. We're basically ending him. We're basically making sure that he understands, no matter how stubborn he is, because some horses, they are stubborn in their, or there's going to be the stifling. There's going to be the choking. And what you're going to hear is, you see how this goes? So when it's all said and done, Terence Crawford is getting put out to the pasture. Terence Crawford is getting broken down. And hence, he will no longer be productive anymore. That means, in all essence, Errol the True Spence is so tired of this dude that he's ready to retire him from the sport of boxing. What I said was so deep and profound. Let me let that marinate in the corpus callosum and in the cerebellum. So hear me and hear me, motherfucking well. Errol the True Spence is tired of Terence Crawford. So hence, he's going to give him the brutalizing devastation of utter destruction variation of the conglomeration of punishment of giving him a retirement package. It's not by coincidence that Terence Crawford went into the Hall of Fame and he was standing right there with Floyd Mayweather, Andre Ward. They were looking at him like, what the hell are you doing? Aren't you still an active fighter? Only them two airfield fighters felt some type of way about him being there. Like, you're not retired. Are you basically saying that Errol the True Spence is going to retire you? See, he was giving a prelude. But you notice the guys that are of the Terence Crawford mold, i.e. the James Toney. Oh, Terence Crawford reminds me of me. Oh, yes, he does remind you of you. He's going to be punch drunk like you. Let me say it again. He reminds you of you. He's going to get punch drunk like you. So when it's all said and done, Terence Crawford is going to lose. Terence Crawford is going to get retired. Terence Crawford is getting put out to the pasture. And all you're going to see every round after round is The horse is going to let you know that it is being put out in the pasture, because you're going to be hearing the but really is a being stifled into that's the cold-hearted, that's the unadulterated, that's the cutthroat truth teller fashion. I keeps the foot on the what? On the nicks. I keeps the foot on the what? On the nicks. This is He Knows Everything. Checking out.